WWE Superstar Dana Brooke, one of my favorites right here. And we're at the event today. This was unbelievable. I'm going to get the signage. Special Olympics, WWE is a big part of. They had this unified basketball game today at Poinciana High School. They played St. Cloud High School. Dana Brooke was one of the coaches.
Yes,
I didn't know. I knew Dana Brooke had many talents.
I brought that Flex City to St. Cloud High School. That was my team.
I didn't know coaching was one of your talents. Now that's added to the resume. So what did you think about being involved in this program today? Being involved in Special Olympics, but also this unified basketball game?
It was honestly an honor. And what I took away is this unified basketball community and program that these schools are offering now. I think that is so special. Everyone is the same. We're equal. And that's the way I feel like, we need to spread that word a little bit more. And seeing today was just an honor to be here. It really was an eye-opening experience.
That's something you said that because I knew Special Olympics. I didn't know much about Unified.
Neither did I.
Yeah, so they were explaining it to me too, and I think it's an awesome program that they're able to incorporate things they're incorporating with it.
I see, the special needs children. You see the other children kind of take them under their wing, and that's huge. That's so special because on the streets and even being an adult, you hear things and very cruel things about special needs people, but to see a unified division and see these people take the special needs children under their wing is just heartwarming to me.
Now, Dana, you performed, competed, sports entertainer, pro wrestler, athlete. So many events, and the crowds that WWE draws are insane. They're wild. But Dana, what was that crowd like outside of Poinciana High School?
Unreal. I mean, they stayed from the time we walked out to the time we left. I mean, it was just unbelievable. So rowdy, and again, they were just cheering for both teams. It wasn't one or the other. It was across the board a phenomenal feeling.
Now, your team, I noticed, I watched a little bit of the game, and look, hey, win, lose, that's all right. But no, that's all right with the score. But what I'm going to say is, early, you guys were throwing bombs up. These kids were making threes. Like I was like, what is this, Steph Curry? What is this?
Right? It was unbelievable.
I think LeBron. They might have played with LeBron.
Number 22 up for three. 22 up for three. I mean, it was just bam, bam, bam on it. But also, what we told them is never give up. And even though we were down 20, 30 points, just to see that the kids were still hustling, still going, still hustling, come back and slap our hands with a smile. I mean, I've been on some losing teams and I've like, oh God, get me out of here. Like, I don't want to do this anymore. But they never gave up, which, I try to always tell myself too, even in the ring, if I'm, having a tough time or anything, just finish strong. And that's, you're a winner in your own eyes.
And are these some of the things, obviously, that you incorporate and take from being involved in Special Olympics?
Most definitely. This is definitely something that I kind of do on a day-to-day basis. It's a lifestyle. No matter how much you're hard on yourself, no matter how down you are, never give up. And with being here with the Special Olympics, we think we have it hard. These children, they have it so hard. And I feel like we take it for granted in our life, in our travel, and we travel around the world and we have to get up early and put smiles on faces, and sometimes it's hard because you only get 3, 4, 5 hours of sleep.
You actually get 3, 4 hours of sleep.
Right, exactly, sometimes. But it's not hard. These are the ones, the children that have it the hardest. And you know something? They have a smile from the time they wake up to the time they go to bed. And they live every single day and they feel like it's no problem. So we have nothing to complain about but just be blessed and put those smiles on their faces.
Now we're going to talk WrestleMania and we'll get you out of here. So WrestleMania, huge event. Yesterday you were at the park cleanup, which is right across from Camping World Stadium at Lake Lorna Dune Park.
That's a tongue twister.
Oh my God, it was. I had to think of that twice too. I didn't have any notes either. But anyway, so Dana, what does WrestleMania mean to you, and just the whole giant spectacle that it's become, and all the events? I mean, too. There must be more than 20 events that you guys are doing, community events and things that are going on to help the community. What is this whole WrestleMania and WrestleMania experience for you?
WrestleMania experience for me personally, it kind of is like a year end. And last year I was coming off of a really bad injury, an injury that had put me on the shelf. So grabbing that momentum and speed behind me and trying to like kind of pave my way and see what direction things have fallen into place, and starting out with Emma and then, you know, being with Charlotte, some of the best moments of my career. But this WrestleMania, right before this, you know, year end, I would like to call it, I got on my own. So I'm really excited to see what the next year brings for Dana Brooke. That's what WrestleMania means to me. This whole experience, Vince McMahon, Stephanie McMahon, Triple H, I mean, what they have given us, this is the least we can do is give back to the community and hold WWE. I mean, I'm not only Dana Brooke, but I represent WWE, which is an amazing company. And to be able to give back to the community just means so much. This is the least I can do for the community.
Sherry Wheelock with Special Olympics Florida. That's our backyard, folks, living in South Florida. Sherry, tell us about the unified program, the big basketball game they had today, and WWE was here as part of WrestleMania Week. Crowd was great at Poinciana High School. What is this day and what does this program mean to you?
Today was really about celebrating inclusion through unified sports. With unified sports, people with and without intellectual disabilities are coming together, they're playing as teams, and they're becoming great friends and creating understanding and inclusion across the state. Again, we were thankful today to have WWE as well as the Special Olympics International team here supporting this event. It was a great competition between Poinciana High School and our team down the road at St. Cloud High School. It was an amazing day and the crowd never stopped cheering.
Unified. Tell us about Unified Florida.
Okay. In Special Olympics Florida, unified sports is one of our key priorities. Unified is bringing people with and without intellectual disabilities onto the same team and into the playing field together. Our teams in Florida, we have over 15 sports that we offer that are unified with people with and without intellectual disabilities, and there's always a place for someone to get involved.
Thank you, Sherry. WWE Hall of Famer, the Fink, Howard Finkel. He's here at Poinciana High School. This is such a huge event they had today. WWE partnering with Special Olympics. They do a great job, both components. WWE is very active with Special Olympics. And they're here at Poinciana High School for a unified basketball game against St. Cloud High School. They got the Fink out to do announcing. That's the coolest right there. Just, Howard, what it was like being here for this big event that WWE had today?
I wouldn't have it any other way, Jim. It's important to me to give back, and I gave back a whole lot for the Special Olympics, and I wouldn't have it again. I wouldn't have it any other way.
What did you think of that crowd? It was so loud in there. I felt like I was at a WWE event.
Of all the events I've done for Special Olympics, this had to be the most boisterous crowd in the history of us working with the Special Olympics. It was awesome. It was truly awesome.
Obviously, this is all part of WrestleMania Week. WWE does so many community events in the host city, county that is running WrestleMania. You've been a part of so many WrestleManias. Just a legendary status. The ring announcing, it's just incredible. What memories can you share with us about any of those WrestleManias and the enjoyment you had?
Well, I'll give you three, if I may, okay? The first one was 1985 because we didn't know we were going, but we were on our way. And we proved the naysayers wrong. That's my first memory. The second memory was 1987. 93,173 fans in the Pontiac Silverdome. Incredible, and it was an amazing day that afternoon. And the third memory I have was 2009 because I attained induction into the WWE Hall of Fame. I've had many more moments, but those are the top three.
Howard, what are you doing nowadays? Do you have any social media for fans? What's going on there?
Well, I work for talent relations and I do a little bit of this and a little bit of that. It's kind of like a utility position. And then also, I do have a social media. I promote myself at Howard Finkel, Twitter.com at Howard Finkel.
And Howard, I'll wrap this up. Over this long, illustrious career, and you mentioned your WrestleMania moments, what did you enjoy just so much about being a part of WWE and doing what you were able to do?
I've had the ride of my life, and it still continues. When this, I'm assuming when this airs, I will have now completed 37 years of continuous employment with WWE, and I'm still having fun. And I'll close with this. The day it isn't fun anymore is the day I make it fun again. Case closed.
Thank you, Fink.